with the Bahamas in lane 5 and the U.S. in lane 6.
Tom, you mentioned that all the women from the Bahamian team have gone to American schools, and I think that's going to play a big advantage to them because they're used to running against Christy Gaines, Marion Jones. Some of these other women from other countries have never had an opportunity to run against them on a weekly basis.
And also think about the edge that the Bahamas may have being on the inside of the United States. They can see everything the USA is doing.
Marion Jones will run the anchor against Debbie Ferguson of the Bahamas. Meanwhile, Christy Gaines, the only carryover from the team that won gold in Atlanta. And a fair start. It is Christy Gaines for the United States. Sevapita Fines of the Bahamas. And the Bahamas goes out quickly. So does Fines of the U.S. Here's the first baton pass. Successful pass for the U.S. And it's Tori Edwards blazing down the backstretch. Bahamas is right there with her with Chandra Stirrup. Here comes the next exchange. They'll run the curve. Nancine Perry takes the baton, but she is behind Pauline Davis-Thompson of the Bahamas. Anchor leg. It'll be Marion Jones against Debbie Ferguson. It's the U.S. against the Bahamas. Here they come into the stretch run. And an exchange to Marion Jones. She took the baton and now has to try to catch her, but it won't happen. It's going to be the Bahamas with Debbie Ferguson to the line to win. The U.S. behind Merlene Ottey of Jamaica in second. Looks like the U.S. was third.
Well, we talked about that all week with Inger Miller out, with Gail Devers out. Not only did you lose the foot speed, but you also lost the experience. There's Debbie Ferguson and there's Marion Jones. She did the best she could, but you know what? You can't catch them when they're that far ahead of you. Let's check the exchanges. And I think that is also a major league key in this relay. Right here, this pass was very safe, but it was okay. That was Christy Gaines giving it to Tori Edwards. Now, Tori Edwards ran a great leg to hold off Chandra Stirrup, but right here, again, this is where a problem became. Tori Edwards is not catching Nancine Perry. Nancine had to turn around right there. That gap opened up probably 2 to 3 meters in a split second, and that left it to Pauline Davis, silver medalist at 200 meters to run that turn.
And then Nancine Perry, she's bringing the stick into Marion Jones. She readjusted the stick before. You couldn't see it there, but right now the gap is too big. And look at Nancine Perry running up on Marion Jones. Jones savvy enough not to turn around to try to keep her forward motion going, but the gap was just too big, and she is able to pass Christine Aron of France, but not enough firepower to catch the Bahamas. All of that experience counting for them.
Here they turn for home. It appeared that Nancine Perry finally just grabbed the arm of Marion Jones to put the baton into it. Meanwhile, Debbie Ferguson was gone. Merlene Ottey tracking her for Jamaica. Ottey wins the silver, her 8th Olympic medal, the most ever for a woman, while Marion Jones can only claim the bronze for the United States. So Marion Jones has 2 golds and 2 bronze, with the 4x4 still to come. So the U.S. hold on the 4x100 is broken. The Bahamas wins 41.95, Jamaica second, and the U.S. third.